Good evening. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Village of Fairfax, April 19th, 2021 council meeting. With that being said, can we call the meeting to order with roll call, please?
Ms. Camerisi, Mr. Ernst,
Here.
Mr. Kessel,
Here.
Ms. Lally,
Here.
Ms. Resnick,
Here.
and Mr. Riffle.
Here.
Son, can we have a reading of the bills and bank reconciliation?
All the bills have been paid and reconciled.
A motion to approve the bills and bank reconciliation for the month of March.
I so move.
I'll
I'll
second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Bills and bank reconciliation have been approved. In your packet, everybody should have received a copy of the minutes from the March 15th, 2021 council meeting. Is there any corrections, deletions, additions?
Yes. Under administrators report, shouldn't they say the Watterson Bridge project, not Worcester?
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you.
Rob's still trying to learn our streets, aren't you, Rob?
No excuses. He's been here long enough.
Any other corrections, deletions, additions? Yeah, at this time, I need a motion to approve the minutes with the correction.
I so move.
I'll second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? The minutes for the March 15th, 2021 council meeting with corrections have been approved. Any communications?
No, I don't have any communications.
Any committee reports? Don, do you want to say anything about the planning commission meeting?
Here, I'm in the process of trying to pick a date to have another zoning committee meeting or planning commission meeting for zoning on the south side of Worcester Pike.
Any other committee reports?
We had our infrastructure meeting last Monday, and I guess things are just rolling again. We just kind of discussed what was going on, and that's about it. So I will get my minutes to you, Rob, sometime this week.
All right.
I'm gonna schedule a park meeting, hopefully for next week. I'll be sending out emails by tomorrow.
Christy, I'm on vacation next week.
Yeah.
So obviously, if I'm not there, it doesn't have to be, but I'm not around, just to let you know.
You're not at all next week?
I'm also out of town all next week.
Okay, well, maybe I'll shoot for the week after then.
Okay.
How's that?
Mayor's monthly report.
Yeah, mayor's monthly report for March was $6,057.28.
Yeah, we're stepping it up.
Any questions on the mayor's monthly report? At this time, I need a motion to approve the mayor's monthly report.
I so
I'll
move.
second. I'll second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Mayor's monthly report has been approved. Administrators report.
The 2020 street project, which needed some items still to be completed this year, was supposed to start today with J.K. Muir over on Eleanor Street, but they informed us this morning that they have a delay themselves, and now will be starting next Monday instead of today. So hopefully that doesn't drag on any further and they actually get going. So the no parking signs that they came out and posted last week were taken down by them today and will be reposted again later this week to indicate no parking on the street for work to be done next week. Tomorrow morning, however, work will start on the emergency road repair at Worcester Pike at Spring Street. This is for that area that has the depression in the road and the main travel lane near Worcester. Because of, we're not quite sure what, maybe it's some kind of void, maybe a utility line leak. We're not sure, but Ford Development has indicated they are available to come do the work. There is an ordinance under new business, number 19/2021, that Mr. Avis put together for me and for council to consider, just in case this work is more than what would normally be done, or if it costs more than what the bid threshold requires. It is not known yet what we're going to uncover. We hope it's just opening up this 480 square feet, which is about a 30 by 15 foot wide cut, and find that we just need to fill in the void and put the asphalt back. But if there is some kind of damage to a stormwater line that we're not aware of and something does need to be fixed, it becomes a bigger issue than we think. And it would have been something normally we would otherwise gone out to bid for. And that again is for any project. So it would be over $50,000. This ordinance allows the work to be done on an emergency basis and for council to approve work up to a certain amount. And you'll see on the ordinance that was emailed out to you just today by Mr. Doppus, that it is a not to exceed amount of $75,000. Again, I'm hoping it's nowhere even near that much. I'm hoping it's not even more than the bid threshold, but as a just in case, this addresses it and allows us to get the work done and to fix the road before something would happen to cause serious damage to a vehicle or something even worse. So that work will start tomorrow. Again, that's going to be for development doing the main bulk of the work, which will be cutting open the street, seeing what's under the road, seeing what the fix is, filling it back in with a flowable fill material. And then it will be plated. So J.K. Muir, who is the contractor coming back to do the work on the residential streets next week, will be doing the asphalt, so the top level surface course. But since they aren't going to be in the area until next week, there'll be a plate or two over the area that Ford Development fixes. So Chief Bronson is going to be out there tomorrow, or have some of his guys out there to take a look at what's happening. There's gonna be cones set up to route the eastbound lane traffic down the center lane. And again,
Do we know what
it's
time
worth
this
of
is gonna
work.
take place?
I'm sorry.
Do we know what time this is gonna take place, after rush hour, or?
It should be not, it's not gonna be during it. So, but should be, could be right at the end of it, or right, 8:45 to 9 o'clock. And it's a day's worth of work. We don't want it to go into the next day. But they're thinking that, if what we expect there is there, then they should be done tomorrow. If something,
So is Spring
unforeseen
Street gonna be
is-
closed altogether?
what's that?
Is Spring Street gonna be closed altogether to get with the access to Spring Street?
So they'll be able to get through a portion of it. They'll be able to maintain traffic, but I don't know how exactly the cones are going to be set up yet. But yeah, it'll be tight through there, and I think that's why there could be a need for police presence. Could be a detail, we're not sure. But Chief Bronson's going to check it out just to make sure it's done safely. So I will put something out, since again this is work that's just being scheduled and it's emergency. Put something out on our website and Facebook page before I leave here this evening. But of course, if you see anybody and want to let them know, or if anyone contacts you, you know what it is. But I'm hoping again that it's just tomorrow that we're going to see that work occurring. But then again, next week, the asphalt will have to be put back, but that should be pretty quick process because you can drive on it pretty much right away. So
Depending on what we find.
correct. So crossing my fingers that it truly is just going to be avoid some settlement under the road that happened. We don't know how. Could have been something historical that finally, I don't know, it's been there for a while that just gave way. But neither our investigation into the storm sewer line, which we cameraed, nor MSD's investigation, which and they did a dye test, showed any kind of leak. We know that doesn't mean that there necessarily isn't a problem there, but from what we can tell so far, it didn't show anything. So more will be known hopefully tomorrow, but again, just to let everyone know that that will be starting, and Ordinance 19 is in reference to that work.
Now, what would be the fallback plan as far as if we do find something else wrong?
So if it's our line, if it's the storm sewer line, then of course we've got to, you know, replace a section of pipe and it's all on us. If we find out something, well, if it's MSD, it's not going to be known till after the fact, we think. So it's, you know, fill it up. And if something, all of a sudden they notice something in their lines, getting into their lines, then they're going to have to come back out and do something to fix their line. But we have on record that they have no leaks in their line, according to what they did. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I hope that's not the case, since they're showing their lines okay. But as you know, their lines are buried pretty deep, and I don't know how much dye they put in the line to really prove that. We were pretty confident it was a MSD issue, but they're claiming it has nothing to do with their line. So right now it's a little bit of a mystery why the soft spot in the road has even happened. So.
Okay, thank you.
And that's all I have.
Thank you. On to the police chief's report.
Evening. Just a couple things. Like I said, evidently we had a meeting with Keebler. I don't know if you guys got the phone calls I did next door at the rec center. Evidently there was a whole bunch of cars parked everywhere. No incidents, but I guess in the future we'll see if we can plan more accordingly as far as getting people parking and not blocking roadways and driveways and all that to make it a little simpler. But other than that, there was no incidents. I mentioned about the cameras being damaged by 2 juveniles down in Red Bank Village. I got a quote back for that. It's $1,999.98. So I talked with Ms. Camner about it. Instead of doing an insurance route, because it's not going to save us any money, we're going to replace that camera anyway. It was one of the oldest ones that had been down there. So it was in forecast to be replaced anyway. So we're going to replace that. Other than that, that's about all I got. It was a quiet weekend for the most part. And as you guys are seeing, the guys are starting to pick up back the pace as far as, you know, making contact for violators and stuff like that. So we'll be reinstating the STEP and the OVI task force probably coming up in the next week or two. And that's all I have.
So there's no way, as far as you saying the camera's been destroyed by the juveniles, excuse me, and that's we're going to pay to replace that camera. There's no, how you want to put that, recourse that we could take to get any of our money back?
Well, we had juveniles on camera. They never went into Walmart. They never went into any businesses down there. So we got 2 juveniles with hoodies on bicycles.
Also, we don't know who they were.
No,
Okay.
we don't know who it was. If we didn't know who it was, we would be going after the funds to replace that camera. But
Okay, that's what I was trying to.
we scoured everything, and they never went into Walmart. So they were just out being little vandals. So
Okay,
okay.
thank you.
Yep. That's all I had, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Any questions for the chief? All right. On to new business. Ordinance number 10, 2021.
This is repealing ordinance number 1-2020 and further modifying the compensation schedules for the positions of chief of police, lieutenant, sergeant, and patrol officer of the police force of the village of Fairfax, Ohio, and establishing the work periods for the positions of lieutenant, sergeant, and patrol officer, and declaring an emergency.
Again, this is an emergency. This is we got started late on getting these pay scales and the raises into place. So that's the reason this is going to be an emergency. All of our raises this year, ordinance wise, would be passed on the emergency. So at this time, I need a motion to suspend the 3 readings.
That's the move.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
This time I need a motion to adopt ordinance number 10, 2021.
I so move.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
Ordinance number 10, 2021 has been approved or adopted. Ordinance number 11, 2021.
Is amending ordinance number 23-2004 as amended, creating the position of civilian police clerk, confirming the appointment of a civilian clerk and declaring an emergency.
Again, this is the ordinance to pass Carrie's raise for the year. Have a motion to suspend the 3 readings.
I
so
so
moved.
moved.
I'll second.
Ally and Riffle.
Yep.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
At this time, I need a motion to adopt ordinance number 11, 2021.
So moved.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
Ordinance number 11, 2021 has been adopted. Ordinance number 12, 2021.
Is amending ordinance number 5-2014, creating the position of tax administrator for the village of Fairfax, Ohio, and declaring an emergency.
And this is the tax administrator's pay rate. This time I need a motion to suspend the 3 readings.
So
I
moved.
so, I second.
Roll call.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
and Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
This time I need a motion to adopt ordinance number 12, 2021.
So moved.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
Ordinance number 12, 2021 has been adopted. Ordinance number 13, 2021.
Is amending ordinance number 6-2017 as amended, providing for a labor and custodian force of the village of Fairfax, Ohio, establishing classifications of the labor and custodian force and rates of compensation therefore, establishing other terms and conditions of employment for said positions and declaring an emergency.
This time I need a motion to suspend the 3 readings.
So moved.
Second.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
and Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
This time we need a motion to adopt ordinance number 13, 2021.
That's the move.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
and Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
Ordinance number 13, 2021 has been adopted. Ordinance number 14, 2021.
This is amending ordinance number 33-1995 as amended, confirming the appointment of a village administrator for the village of Fairfax and declaring an emergency.
This is a pay increase for our village administrator. This time I need a motion to suspend the 3 readings.
I so move.
Second,
I'll
I'll
second.
second.
roll call, please.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
This time I need a motion to adopt ordinance number 14, 2021.
I so move.
I'll
I'll
second.
second. Go ahead. Yeah.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
Ordinance number 14, 2021 has been adopted. Ordinance number 15, 2021.
Is amending ordinance number 42-2019, confirming the appointment of a village fiscal officer, establishing the compensation for said village fiscal officer, and declaring an emergency.
Okay, this is the pay scale for Rob. So this time I need a motion to suspend the 3 readings.
I so move.
Second,
I'll second.
roll call.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
This time I need a motion to adopt ordinance number 15, 2021.
That's the
I
move.
move. I'll second.
Roll call.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
and Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
Ordinance number 16, 2021 has been adopted.
That was
That was
15.
ordinance 15, I'm sorry. Ordinance 16, 2021.
Is amending ordinance number 29-1994, establishing a curfew for persons aged 17 or younger in the village of Fairfax, and establishing the penalties for curfew violations and declaring an emergency.
This is the ordinance that Jeff was talking about at the ECC meeting about getting the curfew, some language in the curfew ordinance straightened out. So at this time, I need a motion to suspend the 3 readings.
That's the move.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
This time I need a motion to adopt ordinance number 16, 2021.
That's the move.
I'll
Second.
second.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye. Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
and Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
Ordinance number 16, 2021 has been adopted. Ordinance number 17, 2021.
Is to provide for the current expenditures and other expenses of the village of Fairfax, Ohio during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2021, with the addition of the Coronavirus Relief Fund 2151 and declaring an emergency.
This is bookkeeping that Rob needed to do for the coronavirus. So at this time, I need a motion to suspend the 3 readings.
I so move.
Second,
I'll
I'll
second.
second.
roll call.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
and Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
This time I need a motion to adopt ordinance number 17, 2021.
I so
I so
move.
moved. I'll second.
Roll call.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Don, you muted.
Yep. Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
and Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
Ordinance number 17, 2021 has been adopted. Ordinance number 18, 2021.
So this is to provide for the current receipts, expenditures, and other expenses of the Village of Fairfax, Ohio during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2021, with a transfer of funds from the general fund, other miscellaneous non-operating to coronavirus relief fund, local government distribution, and from general fund, other personal services to coronavirus relief fund, other personal services, and from the general fund, Ohio Police and Fire Pension Fund to coronavirus relief fund, Ohio Police and Fire Pension Fund, and from general fund, operating supplies and materials to coronavirus relief fund, operating supplies and materials, and from general fund, Ohio Public Employees Retirement System to coronavirus relief fund, Ohio Public Employees Retirement System, and from general fund, Medicare to coronavirus relief fund, Medicare, and declaring an emergency.
Again, this is bookkeeping that Rob needed to do for the virus from last year. So at this time, I need a motion to suspend the 3 readings.
I so move.
I'll,
Second,
sec- I'll second.
roll call.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
and Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
This time I need a motion to adopt ordinance number 18, 2021.
I so move.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
and Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
Ordinance number 18, 2021 has been adopted. Ordinance number 19, 2021.
This is authorizing the village administrator to enter into an agreement for emergency repairs to Worcester Pike and adjacent roadways and declaring an emergency.
This is the ordinance that Mrs. Cameron was talking about in her report. At this time, I need a motion to suspend the 3 readings.
I so move.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Me. Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
and Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
At this time, I need a motion to adopt ordinance number 19, 2021.
I so move.
Second,
I'll second.
roll call.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
and Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
Ordinance number 19, 2021 has been adopted. Ordinance number 7, 2021. This is the 3rd and final reading.
This is amending the zoning code of the Village of Fairfax by adopting a revised zoning map, the 3rd reading.
This is the ordinance that we've done a public hearing on as far as changing zoning for the north side of Worcester Pike. At this time, I need a motion to adopt ordinance number 7, 2021.
I so move. I
I'll
so
second.
move.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Camerisi,
Aye.
Mr. Ernst,
Aye.
Mr. Kessel,
Aye.
Ms. Lally,
Aye.
Ms. Resnick,
Aye.
and Mr. Riffle.
Aye.
Ordinance number 7, 2021 has been adopted. At this time, we have open forum. Anybody, any comments from council?
I just had a quick request. After they open Worcester tomorrow, if somebody could send out what they find, whether it's going to be a week or it's more involved, just a general idea, because I'm sure we'll all get questions about it.
Yes, I'll make sure to send out a email update to everyone, what happens as a result of tomorrow and what the game plan is. No problem.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Just a reminder, as of Friday afternoon, I will not be in town. I'll be out until the 2nd or 3rd of May, whatever the Sunday is. So if you got any questions, I'll have my laptop with me if anybody needs anything. So. Anything else? Okay.
Where are you going?
Hilton Head.
Hilton Head. Okay.
Never been there before.
Chrissy, sorry, Chrissy, I'll mention I am back next Thursday. So if you try to schedule a
Okay.
meeting, or I could do that. So
Okay. All right. I will check the dates.
Right? We're on for adjournment.
I so
Make a
move.
motion. I'll second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye,
Any opposed? We're adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody have a great vacation. Jenny and Carson.